It's going to require the 16 sophomore, number 83, Trey Jenkins. Grant Case, the assistant coach.
With mustard.
Ketchup and mustard.
Grass-fed beef.
No, corn-fed.
On the grill.
Now, flat top.
Iceberg lettuce.
Nah, arugula. Jalapeno.
No way. Avocado, dude.
Medium rare.
Gotta be well done.
Brioche.
Sesame seeds.
American cheese.
Cheddar.
Can I have a turkey burger? What? Turkeys are for Thanksgiving, man. I like my burger with the Coke.
I'll agree to that.
Strictly with a Coke.
Only with the Coke.
Coke and a burger. Come on.
All right.
That's where you get the flavor.
And welcome back as we're just moments away from that First American National Bank opening tip between ICC and Jones County. ICC will be in their home white, trimmed in red and blue. Jones will be in their road maroon, trimmed in gold and a little bit of white there as well. So we're awaiting the opening tip here between ICC and Jones County. We do want to say a special hello to those that are watching in support of the Bobcats this evening down in the south part of the state. Indians control the tip. This is going to be Greer driving to the basket. Layup is up in and good. Nice attack that time by Greer. First points of the contest belongs to Josh Greer, and ICC leads it 2-0. Man-to-man defense here out of the Indians. Jones with the basketball. And nearly taken away that time by Trey Jenkins. Jenkins welcomed by some of the ICC football players across the way, trying to get him fired up here early. We'll give you your Coca-Cola lineups on the floor momentarily. Ball thrown into the backcourt, tipped away. Greer can't get to it in time and out of bounds. Back to the Bobcats. Quick substitution in the game here for Jones is going to be Edwards, number 4, checking into the contest. Checking out will be number 14, Terry Williams. So your lineup on the floor looks like this for Jones County. 0, McCoy, 4, Edwards, 10, Gaines, 12, Henry, and 25 Steele. For the Indians, your lineup looks like this. 3, Brown, 4, Harris, 5, Halems, 20, Greer, 23, Jenkins. 3 seconds on the shot clock, driving inside. Ball is lost out of bounds with 1 second left on the shot clock. So going to have to hurry here if you're Jones County. This is almost just a catch and shoot situation. And the shot is up on its way, halfway down. No rebound being fought for, and it's going to be controlled. Lost out of bounds. Back to the Bobcats. Well, a good crowd filling out the Davis Event Center. This will be the last home game of November. The Indians will not be back home until, I believe, December the 5th or 4th, when they take on Holmes. Pump fake, shot no good. Rebound, though, being fought for between a pair of Indians. Loose ball, Jones gets it. Inside, that's a travel. Good call that time by the official. ICC being aggressive after the rebounds, fighting over it. Avoids disaster there. Turnover gives the ball back to the Indians. 2-0 is your score. 19:04 to go here in the first quarter of play. I'm joined in the ICC Foundation broadcast booth by Tyreek Reed. I couldn't talk him into putting on headsets to help me with some commentary tonight. So ICC with the basketball. Halem's looking to go to work. Back at his man down. Sees a double team. Spins underneath. Draws some contact. It's fouled. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2. That foul whistled on Henry for Jones County. His first. Team first foul. As Halems goes to the free throw line. His shot is up and no good. Halems signed with Ole Miss. We'll take a look at his signing. Part of the Little Caesars halftime show, along with a couple other baseball signings as well. Second free throw from Halems, and that one's good. First point of the evening here for Brian Halems, and ICC leads it 3-0. Ball nearly taken away out of bounds that time by Trey Jenkins. ICC Hall of Fame tennis coach Paul Johnson assisting Jenkins from spilling into the fans that time. Tough defense out of the Indians. The Indians fresh off a big-time win, 88-59 over Lawson State, and it really wasn't that close throughout the second half. The Indians got up as much as 34. And Jones with it, trying to drive baseline. That's going to be a bumping foul. Whistled on Halems that time. His first foul, team first foul. 18:29 to play here. ICC with a 3-0 lead over the Bobcats of Jones County. Of course, ICC will be off next week with the Thanksgiving break before heading on the road for a pair of road games. Jones with it now, looking to go to work. Driving inside. Little step under move, up no good. Offensive rebound, put back too hard. Tried to throw it back down, and he bricked the dunk. Ball nearly taken away, and Greer gets the basketball. Up the floor, this is Trey Jenkins. Jenkins lost the handle on it, gets it out now to Eric Brown. So Jones has had some opportunities to put points on the board, probably even lead this ball game, just could not get any points. Trey Jenkins steps out of bounds, and the ball will go back to the Bobcats. Sloppy play over the past minute and a half here in the contest, but ICC still clinging to that 3-point advantage, 3-0, 18:01 to go here in the first half. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians dropped an exciting 75-71 contest to the number 9 team in the country, the Lady Bobcats, in the first game. Wow, push off, no call. Jumpers up, no good, and Greer gets the rebound. Here come the Indians in the open floor. Josh Greer knifing his way underneath. Got a little too fancy with the layup that time, and that's a frustration foul. Or excuse me, no, they said Greer was out of bounds when he touched the basketball. And so it'll be Jones basketball. Well, if you're Greer, you got to finish those. So Jones to inbounds the basketball. They trail 3-0, 17:42 to play here in the first half. I think a lot of the fans right now trying to kind of catch their breath from the finish of that women's game. Indians need to get a big play, see if they can get the crowd back into this one. Inside they go, shot is up, no good. Rebound, tipped around into the hands of Harris. Good help defense out of the Indians that time. Forces the awkward shot, and the Indians with it. Greer with the basketball, looking to go to work off a double screen up top. Steps back, now works it over to Harris. Harris looking to drive inside. His layup is up high off the glass, no good. And Hallams just could not control the rebound, and Jones with it now. Here come the Bobcats on the offensive end. Goes inside, got away with the travel. Shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of the Bobcats. Turnaround shot up, in, and good. That's number 11. Daniels, who came in off the bench, gets the first points of the contest this evening for the Bobcats. 16:51 to go here in the first half. Indians lead this one 3-2. Jenkins with the basketball, gets it inside to Hallams. Hallams crossover, baseline jumper, too hard, no good. Rebound, pulled down by the Bobcats. Good job on the backside block out that time by Jones. Thought about the pull-up jumper, good fake. Drew the defense one way, found Daniels on the other side, and Daniels gives the Bobcats their first lead of the evening after scoring back-to-back baskets, 4 straight for the Bobcats. 16:21 to go here in the first half. ICC trailing by 1. Josh Greer with the basketball, trying to work one-on-one. Into the corner for Hallams for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Nobody in the paint that time, rebounding for the Indians. Bobcats dominating the boards on both sides of the floor here early on. Thought about the 3. Now dribbles in, pulls up a long 2, and the basket is good for Henry, and the Indians need a timeout. It's been all Jones County over the last 2 minutes of this one. 6-3 is the score. A 30-second timeout taken here by the Indians. We're going to take it with them and be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
Welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC trailing this contest 6-3 after racing out to a 3-0 lead. Jones with their largest lead of the night. 15:58 to go here in the first half. ICC in white, Jones in their road maroon. Greer with the basketball now. He's going to cross it into the front court. Works it over now to Trey Jenkins. Up top they go to Brown. Tough defense out of the Bobcats. Jenkins with it now, goes inside to Harris. Harris goes to work. Shot is up in and good. Nice strong finish that time by Harris. And he gets his first points of the contest, and it's a big basket there. Makes it a 1-point game, 6-5, 15:27 to play in this one. Tough defense. Nearly turned over that time. Joseph Jones checked into the contest during that last timeout for the Indians. 3-pointer on its way, no good. Eric Brown gets big and gets the rebound. ICC with the basketball, 15:11 to play. Brown with it now on the wing, looking to go to work. Driving inside, he's bumped. That foul before the shot, so it'll be ICC ball on the sideline. Talked about seeing former ICC All-American Tyreek Reed here tonight. Also saw multiple ICC softball All-American Mamie Hollenhead stopping by in between games to speak. Always good to see former ICC family members come back home. Itawamba with the basketball, trailing by 1, coming up on 15 minutes to play here in the first half. The Indians trying to earn a split this evening here. As we said, it'll be 2 weeks before ICC is back home at the Davis Event Center. Harris, long two, no good. Rebound control by the Bobcats. Jones County is just dominating the boards early on. Floater, short, no good. Rebound bounced off the forehead of a Jones player into the hands of Joseph Jones. Now here comes Joshua Greer trying to drive inside. Scoop shot is no good. A little bit of contact, not enough to warrant a foul. And Jones is taking advantage of an ice-cold offense here out of the Indians. Bobcats with the basketball. This is McCoy. Drops it off on the wing. That's Edwards. Edwards drives inside. His shot is up and good. Edwards saw the lane open, said, thank you, I'll take that for 2. 8-5 Bobcats. Brown dribbles the ball into the corner. Man-to-man defense out of the Bobcats. Gets the call from Coach Pate here to our left. Trey Jenkins with the basketball. Works it around now. This is Eric Brown. Brown trying to go to work. Over to Jenkins for a quick 3 from the corner. Yes! Trey Jenkins buries the 3. And we're tied at 8. 13:45 and counting in this one. Jones driving inside. Scoop shot is up. Bouncing. No good. Rebound tipped around. The Bobcats had it. Lost it. Still loose on the floor. And the Bobcats chase it down. And that's going to be a blocking foul. Jones just not there in enough time to draw the charge. So that foul whistle on Joseph Jones of the Indians. His first foul, team's second foul. Substitution in the game here for ICC will be York. Number 10 checking out will be Josh Greer. 13:31 to go. 8-8 is your score, ICC in Jones County. Both these teams have led as much as 3 this evening. Spin move in the paint, turnaround hook shot, no good. Rebound, chased down by Jenkins, had it slapped away out of bounds, last touched by the Bobcats. Well, I do like the physicality and the tenacity of the Bobcats on the boards on both sides of the floor. They're not afraid to get in there and battle for some rebounds. York with the basketball as he crosses it across midcourt. Swings it over now to Eric Brown. Brown going to try to work off a screen from Harris. Switched nicely that time by the Bobcats. Hit to the corner, they go for Jenkins for another 3. Yes! Trey Jenkins, back-to-back jacks for the Tupelo native. He's got 6 points. Bobcats quickly down the other end, and a nice answer by McCoy with the floater in the paint. Gets his first points of the contest, and now back and forth we go in this one. ICC leads this one 11-10. York driving inside. Goes backdoor, but there's a foul before the pass. That foul whistle on number 4, Edwards. Substitutions coming in for both teams here. For Jones, it'll be number 2, Pogue, checking in. For the Indians, it'll be number 21, Fountain. And Halams checking back into the contest for ICC. 12:46 to go here in the first half. 11-10 is your score. ICC with the 1-point advantage. Backdoor they go to Jones. Layup is up in and good. Joseph Jones lulls the defense to sleep, gets the easy basket. And the Indians go up by 3, matching their largest lead of the night. 13-10. Loose ball. Thought about the jumper, had it slapped away, gets it back now. Tough defense out of the Indians. Still nearly loose. And the Bobcats fire it from the corner. 3 is good. Boy, they were lucky just to be able to keep a possession that time. Big time three-pointer knocked down, and we're tied yet again. 13-13. 12-15 and counting here in the first half. Jenkins with the basketball. He's had the hot hand going here of late, hitting back-to-back threes. Now works it over to York. York with it over to Fountain. Fountain thought about taking the 3. Now works it over to Jenkins. Jenkins over to York. York looking inside. Nothing there. Now goes inside. Scoop shot is up and a good. Nice job that time by York. Gets the basket up and a good in the lead. Back to the Indians. Anything you can do, I can do better in this contest. Long-range two-pointer is off the mark. No good. Rebound. Tipped, and controlled by Fountain. And that's going to be a reach-in foul. Whistled here on number 11, Daniels of the Bobcats. Substitution coming in the game here is going to be 4 Edwards returning, along with number 5 Mike Williams entering the contest for the first time this evening for the Bobcats. 15-3, ICC with the lead. 11:40 to play here in the first half. Remind you to stay tuned at halftime. Part of Little Caesars halftime show. We'll have some Sonic stats and also take a look at 3 signings recently here at ICC. Inside, they try to go to Halems. Gets it. Goes inside, and he's fouled. Good help defense on the backside that time by Mike Williams. Just did not quite get there enough time to defend Halems. So Halems will go back to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2 this evening. Pair of free throws coming up here for the Ole Miss signee, Brian Halems. We'll see him talking with the media after his signing with the Rebels. Second point of the evening here for Halems. Mass substitutions in here, actually a pair of substitutions coming in for the Bobcats. Henry re-enters, and number 25 Steele also re-enters the contest here for the Bobcats. Second free throw up, in, and good. 4, the largest lead of the night now for the Indians after back-to-back free throws. 3 points for 3 points for Halems. All 3 coming from the charity stripe. He's 3 for 4. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Bobcats. 11:23 to go here in the first half of play. So the ball got away and went down the hallway and is retrieved now. The Indians tenacious on defense. Thought about going over the top of the press. So now the Indians, man-to-man defense. That's going to be a hand check whistle there on Joseph Jones. And that's going to be his second foul. So it'll be Bobcat ball on the far side of the court. ICC leading 17-13, 11:14 to go here in the first half. That's got to be a 5-second violation. That was about 4 1/4 away from being called a 5-second violation. Jones with the basketball. And that's going to be another foul there on Joseph Jones. So that's going to be 3 quick fouls on Jones. Jones just unfortunately back-to-back touch fouls on Jones. He'll have to check out with his 3rd, and he'll be out for a while here. As I said, unfortunately, in the wrong spot at the wrong time that time. Smart move by the Jones player, just creating the contact and drawing the foul. And it's taken away by Fountain. Fountain with the basketball. He's going to go up and miss the dunk. And then great extra effort, though, by number 2 of Jones County. Pogue had the ball, had the wherewithal to bounce it off the back of an ICC player. Turnover, gives it back to the Indians. Oh, it's one of those right there. Fountain had to do it over again. Probably would have let to lay that one up. So inside 11 to play now here in the first half. ICC 17, Jones County 13. Jones with the basketball, wearing their maroon jerseys. ICC in the home white. Driving inside, shot is up, no good. Rebound, corralled that time by Fountain. Up the floor, they go in a hurry to Jenkins. Jenkins draws it back over to Halems. Halems back to Jinks. And now they're going to reset the offense through York. Jenkins driving inside, now kicks it out to Fountain. And had Halems knifing towards the basket on the backside, probably where he was going. Fountain not ready for the basketball. It goes out of bounds. Back-to-back turnovers now. Jones wasn't able to convert on the first one. ICC looking for a stop here defensively. 10:22 and counting here in the first half. Adam Gore bringing this action here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. Into the corner they go. Three-pointer on its way. Off the mark, no good, and York there for the rebound. York now looking to push the issue. Surveys the defense, didn't see anything he likes. Now he's going to swing it over to Fountain. Fountain into the corner to Harris. Harris back up top to Fountain. York with it, thought about it, now drops it off to Halems. Halems looking to go to work. Drives inside, draws the foul, but couldn't get the shot to fall, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Once again, we do want to welcome those watching in support of the Bobcats this evening and say a special hello to Sean Wansley. Wansley, a good friend of the ICC sports information team up here in Fulton. All-around good guy. Does a great job down there for Jones. Likes a burrito. Second free throw is up, in, and good for Halems. He's got 4 points to lead all scores for the Indians, all 4 from the free throw line. 18-13, largely the night for the Indians at 5. Shot is up, no good. Halems just showing off his hops, and then had a smart play that time just to tip the ball to a teammate when he couldn't chase down the rebound. York, long two from the southpaw, short, no good. Rebound to the Bobcats. 2-on-2 opportunity here. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Another offensive rebound, put back, partially blocked by Harris, and the Bobcats get it back. Boy, I tell you what, the Bobcats are killing the Indians on the board, but luckily for the Indians, they have not been able to convert very many of these second, maybe even sometime third chance opportunities. Kick out for the three. Nice shield underneath. That time layup is up in and good. Credit number 25 Steele that time, shielding off the defender as that layup was up in and good that time for number 10, I believe, Gaines. 18-15, ICC with the lead. Inside 9 minutes of play here in the first half. York with the basketball. York wanting to go to work. Leaves it inside to Halems. Halems is mugged, no call. Wow. He had his jersey yanked off of him that time. And did not get the call. Looking to drive baseline. Nice help that time by Eric Brown on the baseline. Forcing the Bobcats to reset the offense. 8:27 and counting. Oh, there was a travel. Drug the pivot foot. No call. York, got to be careful. Don't want to commit the foul to bail him out there. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Looking to drive baseline. Nothing there. Swings it around. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Got to throw up a wild three. High arching. Back iron, no good. And another rebound on the offensive side of the floor by the Bobcats. 8 minutes and 3 seconds to go. 18-15 is the score. Trying to trap on the wing. Driving inside. Shot is up, in, and good. That was McCoy with the layup. And it's back to a one-point contest. 18-17. ICC with the lead and the basketball. 17:45 to play here in the first quarter. York with the basketball. Coach Pate calling out the plays here to our left of the ICC Foundation broadcast booth. Fountain with it. Looking to go on the drive. Nothing there. York back to Fountain. Into the corner they go to Halems. Halems ball fake. Sees a trap. And throws it inside, but he traveled. Nobody moving that time for the Indians. Once the trap came there, you got to recognize the double team and move with it. And the turnover gives the ball back to the Bobcats. Timeout on the floor. It's going to be a full timeout taken by Jones County. Let's hear from Little Caesars. And be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
When I grow up, I'm going to redefine pizza. One that will change the history of pizza forever. A pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni. This is my dream, and I can do it. Because my mom and dad said I can accomplish anything. And I will do great things in life.
Sorry, kid, it's been done.
But my dream...
Introducing Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizza. A large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza.
Brian Hayden, sophomore basketball player. And you're watching Let's Go ICC TV.
And welcome back as we reset out the timeout. 7:30 to play here in the first half. ICC leading 18-17 over the Bobcats. ICC has led as much as 5 here in the first half. Jones County as much as 3. It's been back and forth throughout the entire first half here. Much like we saw in the women's game, Jones County was able to rally for a 75-71 victory over the Lady Indians. And I tell you what, you got your money's worth in that game. And once again, getting your money's worth here so far in this one between the Indians and the Bobcats in the nightcap. Jones with the basketball. Full court press here. Basically full court man-to-man defense out of the Indians. Indians have been pretty tough defensively this season. Jones with the basketball, trying to work off the screen. And it's taken away by Halems. Halems in the open floor. Didn't have anything, so he's going to reset the offense through Eric Brown. Brown's going to dribble it over to York on the wing. Back up top to Greer. Greer looking to go on the drive. Good help defense that time by the Bobcats. Out they go to Brown. Brown looking to go baseline. Nothing there. Now skip pass over to York. York goes baseline. Oh, good extra pass, but taken away that time. Good anticipation by the Bobcats. Traveling, no call as he took 3 steps before throwing that one up. Uh-oh. Going to give it back. Eric Brown going to go inside, and he's going to try to throw it down, but he's fouled. Good hard foul that time on the part of Gaines, not allowing Brown to go up for the basket, make him earn them from the free throw line. Well, I thought Brown might have been thinking about going back and maybe throwing it back to Halems, but he saw the defender kind of lag back on Halems, so he didn't have the lob there for him. So this will be Eric Brown heading to the free throw line. First one is up in and good. First points of the contest for Eric Brown. Substitution into the game here for ICC. That's going to be number 23, Trey Jenkins. A little confusion on who's to come off the floor here for ICC. Looks like McCoy checked back into the contest as well for the Bobcats. Second free throw is off the mark, no good for Brown. Indians 5 of 8 from the charity stripe so far in the contest. Oh, near travel there. Good job of getting rid of the basketball before the turnover. Ball slapped away, but Jones able to keep it. Tough defense by the Indians. Just about a step and a half too slow to get to that one. Look to feed it inside, and that should be ICC ball. No, they're going to say last touch by the Indians. And substitution coming in here is going to be Briggs. Briggs will check in for the Indians. Checking out will be Harris. This substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. They meet Monday nights at 7:07. Wednesdays at lunch. All they ask is bring $2 and a friend. As Halams just steps in front of that one and takes it away. Greer, floater in the paint. Back iron, no. Got his own rebound. Ball fake, spins, kicks it out to Jenkins for 3. Back iron, no. Ball pinballed around, and Jones County gets it. And that's going to be a jump ball. So wild possession there. To finish my thought about the ICC BSU, all they ask is you bring $2 and a friend. Don't forget about that $2 for your friend for lunch on Wednesdays at the BSU. So Jones with the basketball. ICC leading this one 19-17. Turnaround quick shot in the paint, bouncing around, no good. Briggs gets big and gets the rebound. So here come the Indians. This is going to be Greer. Bouncing the ball across on the far wing. Gets it up top now to Eric Brown. Brown bounces over. Greer with it. Now back up top to Brown. Brown looks to go inside to Briggs. Kicks it out to Jenkins for 3. Back iron, no. Rebound to Briggs, the big man. Puts it back up. His shot is up in and good. Nicely done that time by Briggs. Doing the dirty work and gets the basket to fall. 21-17. Jones up and under. Shot is no good, and Briggs gets the rebound again. Boy, I tell you what, Briggs came in the other night, dominated the board, scored a quick 10 points, has earned some playing time, and has taken advantage of it there. And that basket is up in and good for Brian Halams. Halams gets the basket, his first basket of the game. He has 6 points, and the Indians quickly race out to a 23-17 lead. 30-second timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. And let's hear from Little Caesars, let's hear from Choice Pawn and be back with more right after this.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. It's ICC 23, Jones County 17, 5:03 to go here in the first half. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians fell 75-71 to the number 9 team in the country. ICC had a shot to tie it late with a three-pointer from the corner. Missed it, had to foul. Jones made 1 of 2 free throws to pull away for the 4-point victory. Inside 5 minutes of play now here until halftime. Remind you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show coming up here on Let'sGoICCTV.com. No look pass, a little too hard. Ball slapped away out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. As we said, a great crowd coming out this evening to support the Indians and the Lady Indians. The last home game in November. It'll be December before ICC returns for a pair of home games, one of those being on a Saturday. That'll be free admission, Fan Appreciation Day here in Fulton. You can visit Let'sGoICC.com for more information in the future. Traveling is going to be the call there. Good defense that time by Trey Jenkins to force the turnover. 4:34 to go here, 23-17. The lead for the Indians. On the floor for ICC, Eric Brown wearing number 3. Josh Greer with the basketball wearing number 20. Trey Jenkins on the far side of the floor, from me that is, near side for you. Brian Halams and Briggs all on the floor here for the Indians. Greer attacks, scoop shot up, no good. Tip is not there. Gribbs gets his own rebound. His shot is up, no, would not fall, but he'll go to line to shoot 2. Good job that time by the Indians Griggs being aggressive, got a pair of offensive rebounds. Couldn't get the shot to fall, but will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. Greer with 2 points. First free throws attempt this evening for Greer. Southpaws, free throw is up and good for Greer. Largely the night now at 7 for the Indians, trying to push that to 8 here with the second free throw, and he does. Greer now with 4 points on the evening. And ICC leads 25-17. Floater in the paint, no good. Rimmed out, ball just being tipped around. Loose ball, jump ball, and it's going to be in favor of the Indians. Good hustle that time by the big man, Briggs. Tell you what, I enjoy his style of play more and more each time he gets in the floor. He's coming out right now, a very valuable 5 to 6 minutes spent on the floor that time by Briggs. Tell you what, he's going to see a little bit more playing time increase in this one. Jenkins left wide open for 3, and that one halfway down wouldn't fall. Boy, there's not too many times teams can leave Trey Jenkins that open and not pay for it. 25-17, ICC with the lead. Jones with the basketball, looking to go to work here on the offensive end. Jones weaving it around between guards, driving inside. Nothing there, skips it into the corner, thought about the 3. Now goes on the drive. 12-footer is up in and good. That's number 4. Edwards with his 4th point of the ball game. Big basket there for the Bobcats. Stops a little bit of the bleeding, makes it 25-19 ICC. 3:26 to play here in the first half. Brown with the basketball on the far side of the floor. Now it's going to be a little game of catch between Greer and Brown. Into the corner they go. Back up top to Jenkins. Jenkins over to Brown. Trying to go inside to Halems, but a good defense is denying him the basketball, but there's a foul on the drive. That foul's going to be whistled on number 11, Daniels of the Bobcats. And it'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity, no 2-shot opportunity here, I believe, for Brown. Substitution getting set to check back into the ball game for the Bobcats will be number 14, Terry Williams. So this will be Eric Brown, where he's 1 of 2 this evening from the charity stripe. First free throw is on its way. That one no good. So yes, it was a 1+1. Does not get the bonus opportunity there. 25-19 is the score. 3:05 to play here until halftime. Remind you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. We'll talk about scoring and our stats being brought to you, as always, by the Sonic here in Fulton. Looking to go inside. Ball tipped away, and the Indians get it. Jenkins with the basketball. Leaves it up now. Lobs it backside, and big time play that time to Brian Halems. Halems just went up and hung out till he got there. Didn't quite throw it down, but gets the play and then lights the crowd just a little bit there. Big time play. And the lead now back to 8. Inside they go. Nice play that time by the Bobcats on the answer, as that was number 24 with the basket, I believe. Bingham gets the shot to fall. 6-point contest, 27-21. 2:21 to play here in the first half. Halems with the basketball. Skip pass over to Jenkins. Ball fake. Now drives inside. Tried to drop it off to Harris. Harris kind of just watched the basketball go out of bounds, and whoa. Whoa, that should be Jones County basketball. Instead, they're giving it to ICC. I do not know what that referee was looking at. That should be Jones basketball. A break there for the Indians. So Brown with it. 5 seconds now on the shot clock. Got to do something in a hurry. Brown's going to have to hurry and not going to be able to get the shot off in time. Shot clock violation. No. They said they got it off in time. So the Indians catch another break there. As the shot was up in and good. 3-pointer is good on the other end. Trying to get my point straight. Halems drives inside, gets a shot to fall. Halems knifing his way through traffic, gets the layup to fall. Out of bounds, and it will stay with Jones County. So checking into the contest will be York. Checking out will be Eric Brown for the Indians. 31-24 is the lead in favor of the Indians. The Indians got a couple of breaks after the ball was last touched by ICC, and I don't know, they got the shot off before the shot clock went dead. Pull-up jumper from 0 is no good. Offensive rebound Putback no good, but a foul on the Indians. That foul's going to be whistled on Harris. His first foul, team fifth foul, 1:17 to play here. And we'll have a substitution coming in after this first free throw opportunity coming up for number 24, Bingham, for the Bobcats. First free throw from Bingham is up in and good. I've got him unofficially with 3 points this evening. So Briggs will check back into the game. Checking out will be Harris, who just picked up his first foul of the evening. So waiting the second free throw. That one, the iron on Kynan Briggs gets the rebound. 31-25, ICC with the lead. 1:10 to play here until halftime. York behind the back, kicks it out to Jenkins for three. That one halfway down wouldn't fall. Jenkins has had some good looks, just the iron's been a little unkind. Ball slapped away by the Indians and nearly turned over. York was able to stand up in time and get the ball back. So Indians avoid disaster there. Inside a minute to play now here in the first half. ICC 31, Jones County 25. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 40 on the play clock. Jenkins with it, trying to go inside to Halams. Jones did a good job of denying that. Trying to go backside, and that's a charge. Good take that time by the Bobcats. So that foul's going to be whistled on number 10, York. Good take that time by number 10, Gaines. There's about 0.3 of a second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Looks like the Bobcats want to try to hold off for a final shot here. This is going to be number 14, Terry Williams with the basketball. Yo-yoing it up top, being guarded by Trey Jenkins. Trying to just keep him honest, keep him moving here. Now looking to go on the play. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Driving inside, shot is up, and it's good. Nice little teardrop for McCoy. Big basket there. Makes it 31-27. York's going to get it, fire it from half court. Oh, nearly banked it in. It looked like it had a chance once it left his hands, but that one's going to come up on the miss. 31-27, ICC with the lead. We're going to take a break and hear from Little Caesars and come back with more of your first half stats being brought to you by Sonic right after this.
I got a great deal on pizza.
You went to Little Caesars and got an extra most bestest with the most cheese and pepperoni for just $6.
I got a terrible deal on pizza.
Give me that.
Get the most cheese and most pepperoni at the nation's best price. Little Caesars $6 extra most bestest.
Pizza, pizza.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99? Last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
That's not true.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99?
Man, I can't believe they still hand make the onion rings.
Oh, then you're gonna love this. It's hand folded.
Oh, it's a swan.
It's a napkin, dude.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
And welcome back to the Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leading 31-27 here at halftime. Let's take a look at some first half stats being brought to you by Sonic, and let's start with Jones County. They were led in scoring by McCoy, 6 points. Pogue had 3, 4 for Edwards, 2 for Gaines, 4 for Daniels, 2 from Henry, 3 for Terry Williams, and 3 for Bingham. For ICC, they were led in scoring by 10 points by Brian Halams. You had 6 points from Trey Jenkins, 4 from Harris and Greer, 2 points each from Jones and York, and also had Briggs with 2 points and 1 from Brown. So that'll do your first half scoring, brought to you by Sonic. Remind you to stop by and see the fine folks there at Sonic and Fulton. We're going to take a break and be back with more Little Caesars halftime show right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99? Last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
That's not true.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99?
Man, I can't believe they still hand make the onion rings.
Oh, then you're gonna love this. It's hand folded.
Oh, it's a swan.
It's a napkin, dude.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
I got a great deal on pizza.
You went to Little Caesars and got an extra most bestest with the most cheese and pepperoni for just $6.
a terrible deal on pizza.
Give me that.
Get the most cheese and most pepperoni at the nation's best price. Little Caesars $6 extra most bestest.
Pizza.
All right, Brian, just talk about this day and getting a chance to go on to a major D1 school.
Oh man, it's just unbelievable. I can't believe it. But I just want to give thanks to my family, my coaches, my teammates. If it weren't for my teammates, I wouldn't be here. And just want to give thanks to all of them. It's just unbelievable.
Talk some about the recruitment process. How did you first get on Coach Kennedy's radar, and how did that come about?
My recruitment took off this summer, like when I was going to all these camps, and everybody, they were just seeing what I can do, and I was just giving them a show, and everybody just started hitting my phone up. And Coach Lockhart, he been on me since high school, and he had told Coach Kennedy about me. Coach Kennedy had came and saw me when I had with the Kansas, and I had did a little something, and he had offered me.
What other D1 offers did you have, and why Ole Miss?
I had Texas Tech, Missouri State, Cal State Bakersfield. It was just a lot of them, man.
And what about Ole Miss?
I just love Ole Miss. I just like the gym. I went to the gym. It was just mind-blowing, overwhelming. And the coaching staff, I like all of them. They cool, and our teammates. When I went down there one day and I had hoop with them, and I felt a bond. I was like, yeah, this for me.
Coach Grant, this is obviously a big day for Brian. Just how proud are you for him for being able to continue at the next level, especially at D1 level?
You know, we're really excited for Brian. You know, we're excited for our program. We're excited for Etowah Community College and all that Brian has done. He's worked extremely hard, but of course, you know, with an individual accomplishment, there's a team that's behind all individual accomplishments. And we're thankful for all the guys that he's been with, but it's taken a lot of dedication. It's taken a lot of hard work on his part. We're thankful for, you know, his mom being a part of helping him get here, and his high school coaches and those that have surrounded him. You know, anytime that a young man signs a scholarship, there's a sense of excitement, you know, that scholarships are hard to come by, and there's only 30 teams that we look at in the basketball world that's above the Power 5 conference level, and those guys are making millions. So to be able to get a scholarship, you know, to play at Ole Miss, to play in the SEC, it speaks volumes toward Brian and his work ethic, not just on the court, but off the court also. Academically, the NCAA has high stipulations and that he's been able to meet, and you know, he's been dedicated in that respect also.
Chris, big day for you and your family, signing with Delta State. Just talk about this moment, how it feels.
It feels great. It's always been a dream to play NCAA baseball, and finally achieved it.
Well, I know you didn't play here last year for ICC, but coming in, getting ready during the all-season, season to be here before we know it. Just talk about some of the things you want to work on to get better and also improve your game before going to Delta State.
Definitely get strong in the weight room, add a few more miles to my velo. Hopefully have great starts here, make it to the playoffs, make a deep run.
Big day for your program, Chris signing with Delta State. Talk about what Chris is going to bring to ICC and then what he can take to the next level.
We're excited about getting Chris here. He'll be a one-year guy for us. Seen him pitch several times. Inter squads, he competes. He's an upbeat tempo guy. He throws from 3 different arm angles. He will compete very well in our league, and we're excited about having him. We look for big things out of Chris. He will probably be one of our starters.
So Whit, big day for you signing with Blue Mountain. Just talk about how it feels knowing you'll be able to continue your career after ICC.
It feels good. I'm really excited. I feel like Blue Mountain's going to really benefit me, just like ICC did. I feel like it's going to be a great opportunity for me to continue 2 more years of college baseball.
I know you still have your season to go here at ICC, but just talk about what you've been able to learn through your time here already at ICC.
I've learned a lot. I learned that the weight room can help big time. Coach Colliers taught me that. And I'm really excited about the year that the Indians are going to have this year. I think we're going to do big. We're going to be big time this year.
Well, Rick, another big day for your program with signing with Blue Mountain. Just talk about what he's meant to your program and what you think he can take on to the next level.
Wick gave us quality innings last year, and I'm looking for him to do a pitch even more this time for us. He's gotten better in the weight room, his conditioning, his body's changed. We're long tossing. He's one of the guys that we're going to go to early and hope that he produces for us.
All right, and just talk about some of the attributes that you think that could shine after this season, maybe on the next level.
Well, as Witt moves on to each level, he's going to get better each year as he grows and gets stronger. And he's just a great young man. You don't have to worry about him in the classroom. You don't have to worry about him at practice. He's always working hard and doing all the extra things. And Blue Mountain's getting a good one with Witt.
When I grow up, I'm going to redefine pizza. One that will change the history of pizza forever. A pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni. This is my dream, and I can do it. Because my mom and dad said I can accomplish anything. And I will do great things in life.
Sorry, kid, it's been done.
But my dream...
Introducing Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizza. A large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza.
Best pizza, New York style.
No way. Chicago deep dish.
Nah.
White pie.
Half veggies, half meat. Just cheese.
No, pepperoni.
Extra crunchy.
Truly. Has to be gluten-free.
Pop it with arugula.
No, basil.
Eggplant.
Dude, really?
That's not pizza. Come on.
Pizza and a Coke.
You got that right. 2 Cokes, please.
My pizza goes best with a Coke.
An ice cold Coke.
Only with a Coke.
At Food Giant, serving you is our #1 priority. We offer the freshest produce, highest quality meats, tasty baked goods, and the best meats and cheeses in our deli department. Check out this week's specials.
Get ready for Thanksgiving with Best Choice Turkey, 88 cents per pound. Sweet potatoes, jumbo or regular, 3 for $1. And sunflower cornmeal, $1.78.
At Food Giant, you'll always find a staff member eager to help you find exactly what you need. Freshness, variety, value. Shop Food Giant today with several locations in North Mississippi.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99? Last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
That's not true.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99?
Man, I can't believe they still hand make the onion rings.
Oh, then you're gonna love this. It's hand folded.
Oh, it's a swan.
It's a napkin, dude.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
And welcome back to action, ladies and gentlemen. Getting set to start the second half of play here between ICC and Jones County. Jones will have the basketball, and they're wearing their home maroon trimmed in yellow and white. Joining the ICC Foundation broadcast booth by Coach Robin Porter. Jones with the basketball is going to drive inside. Layup is up and good. Good start to the first half there as Henry gets his 4th point of the contest. Makes it a 2-point game, 31-29. ICC with the lead. Eric Brown with it. We'll give you your Coca-Cola lineup on the floor here momentarily for the Indians. Greer looking to go inside. Nothing there. Now dribbles it back out to Brown. Brown being hawked. Now gets it inside to Halem. Halem sees a double team. Drops it inside. Reverse layup is not there. On the floor for the Indians, number 20, Greer. 23, Trey Jenkins. 4 is Harris. 5 is Halem's. And 3 is Eric Brown. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Greer going to lob it inside. This is going to be Halem's with it now. Working with 7 seconds. Checks the clock. Sees he's got to go to work and loses the handle on the basketball. Good help defense that time by McCoy, forcing the turnover. Drive inside. Shot is up, in, and good. Bobcats, 4 quick points. McCoy gets his 8th, and we're tied now at 31. 19-14 to play here in the second half. Greer looking to go inside. He was tied up. Now gets it. Now goes back underneath. His shot is up and good. The dream shake for those that know who Hakeem Olajuwon is. Up and under, about 3 different fakes that time, and got the shot to fall. ICC retakes the lead now after Harris collects point number 6 on the evening. Man-to-man defense here by the Indians. Forcing them to extend the ball back towards midcourt. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Near turnover that time. Jones keeps it now, working with 7. Drives inside. Layup is up in and good. Edwards just snuffed that one by him that time. And anything you can do, I can do better so far in the contest. 33-33 is your score. Greer with the basketball, works it over to Jenkins. Jenkins eyes, tries, can't buy the three. That one halfway down. After Jenkins hit his first 2 3-pointers, hasn't been able to get anything going here of late. So Jones with the basketball. They've led as much as 3. A chance to take their first lead here in quite a while with the basket that's stripped down. Shot is up. Foul whistled on the Indians. We'll call this one on number 3. That foul whistled on Eric Brown. His first foul. Well, like that time, number 12, Henry was going in out of control, bailed out with the foul. Henry's first free throw on his way, and the Iron wanted nothing in that one.
Trey, box him out.
His first trip to the free throw line this evening, and he misses it. Tail end of this 2-shot opportunity coming up here for Henry. 33-33 is your score. Make it 34-33 in favor of the Bobcats. First lead of the second half here for the Bobcats. Comes at the 18:05 mark in the second half. Jones with the basketball now, looking to go to work. Harris with it up top. Harris skips over now to Jenkins. Jenkins to Brown. Brown tries to drive inside, nothing there. Kicks out to Greer. Greer attacks, nothing. Brown for 3, yes! Eric Brown drills the 3-pointer, a big basket there. His first bucket from the floor, he's got 4 points. Spin in the paint, shot is up, no good. Rebound tipped out into the hands of the Bobcats. Indians lead by 2. They've led as much as 9 in this game. Jones with it. Trying to answer the 3 on the other end. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound, though chased down by the Bobcats, he stepped out of bounds. Well, when you look at the stats at the end of the night, unless the Indians just dominate the boards the rest of the way out, it has been all Jones County whenever it comes to rebounds this evening. They've had second, sometimes third shot opportunities throughout the first half. They had another opportunity at it there, just luckily for the Indians, they stepped out of bounds. Substitution coming into the game being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. It's Joseph Jones, the redshirt freshman out of Tupelo High School. Greer blows by the defender, kicks it inside to Jones. Jones, instant offense off the bench. He's got 4 points. And the Indians lead now to 4, 38-34, 17:05 to go here in the second half. Jones driving inside, scoop shot. Jones just cannot miss when they get around the basket. Terry Williams with his 5th point of that night. ICC cannot get a stop defensively, and the Indians want to take a timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. 38-36, 16:50 to play here in the second half. We're going to hear a word from Joey Cox and be back with more right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Farm Bureau, you're getting local agents, great auto rates, and fast, friendly claims.
Great. Glad I went with Farm Bureau.
No, it's Farm Bureau.
Farv.
Say it with me. Farm.
Farv.
You know what? Doesn't matter. Either way, you're all set.
See? That's what I've been saying.
Yeah.
For coverage you can't beat, Farm Bureau Insurance.
And welcome back. We do want to remind you, stop by and see Joey Cox. They're on 710 South Adams Street, or give him a call at 662-862-9340, 862-9340 for more information on how he can help you with home, auto, and life insurance. That's Joey Cox, former ICC All-American football player, part of the 1977 football team we honored during homecoming this season. Indians with the basketball. Jenkins for 3, yes! Trey Jenkins drills the 3. Good to see Jenkins knock that one back down. He now with 9 points, all of them coming off 3-pointers. 41-36, ICC with the lead. They're going to fall back in a 2-3 zone. Very rare that you see either the Lady Indians or the Indians in a zone defense. Jones swinging it around the perimeter, trying to find that seam in the zone. Thought about the 3, had to adjust the shot, nearly got it to fall. Rebound off the hands of the Indians, I think. Whose ball? The official didn't point either way. It looks like it's going to be Jones basketball. Thought it was a foul on ICC, so I think he's just giving the ball to the Bobcats because he didn't make the foul call. Which Rightfully so. So the Bobcats get it. 15:55 and counting to go here. 41-36 is your score in favor of the Indians. Bobcats with the basketball. They're in maroon. Trying to work against this 2-3 zone out of the Indians. Kind of threw it at them out of nowhere. Looking to go inside. Nothing there. Now swings it up top. 12 seconds on the shot clock. And there's Trey Jenkins with the steal and the foul. A frustration foul on McCoy that time. McCoy just a little lazy with the basketball. And the Indians take it away. That's McCoy's first foul of the evening. Team first foul of the second half. ICC 41, Jones 36, 15:35 to go here in the second half. Greer with the basketball. He will dribble it into the front court. Looking to go to work now. Knifing his way inside. His shot is up and he's fouled. And this will send Greer to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's 2 for 2 this evening from the charity stripe. Back-to-back fouls now on McCoy. That is his second foul, team second foul. So Greer will head to the free throw line. The Southpaw's first free throw is up and good. 5 points for Greer. Substitution in the game here for the Bobcats. Number 11, Daniels will check back into the contest. Checking out will be Terry Williams. Indians lead by 6. Their large lead of the night has been 9. Second free throw is up and good as well. 6 points now for Josh Greer. The Indians lead this one 43-36, 15:21 to go. Jones with the basketball, being patient, working against this trap defense. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Trey Jenkins. Calls the travel, so that foul whistle there on Jenkins. His first foul, team's second foul. So Jones will inbounds with 15:14 to go here. Once somebody figured out who to throw it in.
What's the overload? What's the overload? Back up, back up. Back up.
So Jones with it. ICC falling back in that 2-3 zone once again. Trying to stop that penetration as Jones was getting to the basket at will against that man-to-man. Three-pointers on its way, no good. Halens with the rebound, and he's bumped and fouled. That foul's going to be whistled on number 25 of the Bobcats. That's going to be Steele. I've got that as his first foul. The big board agrees, and a substitution coming in the game here. This will be number 10, Gaines. Checking out will be number 12, Henry, for the Bobcats. So the Bobcats trying to find a group of 5 that can work against this 2-3 zone for the Indians. Greer started to walk away, and Jones kind of yelled back at him to come get it. He's at the floor. This is going to be Eric Brown. Brown with the basketball, skips it over to Jenkins. Jenkins up top to Halens. Halens backside to Jones. Jones was fouled. Jones was looking to get up and get big that time, and he was fouled on the way to the basket. That foul's going to be on Daniels, and that's going to be his fourth foul. So we'll see if Jones elects to make a move to go to the bench here. So Jones going to the free throw line. His first free throw on his way, and that one no good. Jones with 4 points in the contest. Substitution coming into the game is going to be number 14, Terry Williams. And Daniels will check out. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Waiting the second free throw here from Joseph Jones. His free throw short, no good. Missed them both. Pair of big misses there for the Indians. 43-36. Bobcats in trouble, and that's going to be a 10-second violation. Just a mental mistake that time by the Bobcats. Good defense by the Indians to force the turnover. So ICC with the basketball now. Really not a whole lot of pressure to cause that. Just enough to make him pick up his dribble and nowhere to go with it deep in the count. So 43-36, ICC with the lead. 14:30 to play here. Greer with the basketball, works it over to Jones. Jones looking to go inside, nothing there. Drives inside, had it slapped away. Jones hustles back to it, saves it in bounds. Jenkins couldn't get ready for it, and the ball goes out of bounds back to the Bobcats. So Jones a little impatient there on that last possession. Turns it over, and the Bobcats get it back. Once again in that same press as they just forced the 10-second violation. Bobcats with it, looking at a trap. And good job by Terry Williams to come up and get the basketball to help him out. Williams works it around on the wing now. Indians staying in that 2-3 zone that has caused the Bobcats some problems. Three-pointer on his way. That one bouncing around, no good. Halens with the rebound. So as long as the Bobcats keep missing the threes, the Indians can stay in that 2-3 zone Into the corner they go. Eric Brown for three. Yes. Brown drills to three from the corner. His second three-pointer of the game. He's got 7, and a timeout taken by the Bobcats. Indians with their largest lead of the night at 10, 46-36, 13:34 to go here in the second half. We're going to take a break and hear a word from Food Giant and be back with more right after this.
At Food Giant, serving you is our #1 priority. We offer the freshest produce, highest quality meats, tasty baked goods, and the best meats and cheeses in our deli department. Check out this week's specials.
Get ready for Thanksgiving with Best Choice Turkey, 88 cents per pound. Sweet potatoes, jumbo or regular, 3 for $1. And sunflower cornmeal, $1.78.
At Food Giant, you'll always find a staff member eager to help you find exactly what you need. Freshness, variety, value. Shop Food Giant today with several locations in North Mississippi.
And welcome back out of the timeout. ICC with their largest lead of the night at 10, 46-36. 13:34 to play here in the second half. Jones with the basketball, 18 seconds on the shot clock. Going to reset the offense. This is McCoy with the basketball, works it around on the wing. Now 8 seconds on the shot clock, driving inside, shot is up, and that's going to be a foul on Jenkins. Jenkins got a little too aggressive that time and leaned into the shot. And that's going to be the foul on Jenkins. That is going to be his second foul. So this will send number 2, Pogue, to the free throw line to shoot 2. First free throw, back iron, no. Substitution coming into the game now. This is going to be York checking in. Checking out will be number 20, Greer, for the Indians. That substitution being brought to you by the Bank of Okolona, John Harrod and Company. Visit bankofokolona.com for more information. Second free throw, that one loops, and falls. The iron kind that time for Pogue as he picks up his 4th point of the night. And a turnover by the Indians. So just a mental mistake that time by ICC. Gives the ball back to Jones. They trail 46-37. Still a lot of time to play in this one, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Joseph Jones. Well, Jones picks up his 4th foul. He picked up 2 real quick fouls. And so he'll have to come sit, as this will be Harris checking back into the contest. 13:15 to go here. Jones ball on the baseline. Each team with 4 fouls so far in the second half. Indians fall asleep defensively. And you hear Coach Porter, the coach, coming out over in there. That one right there just too easy for Gaines. So the Indians get the ball across midcourt. Skips it into the corner. 3-pointer on its way. Yes. Trey Jenkins, living up to his first name, knocks down the 3. And a big basket there. Jenkins with his 4th 3-pointer of the night. And the Indians lead back to 10. Jones with the basketball. Puts it into the corner, and the turnover. No, they say last touch by the Indians. Substitution coming in the game now is going to be number 12, Henry. Checking out will be number 10. That's Gaines, who just scored that last basket for the Bobcats. 15 seconds on the shot clock, 12:39 and counting to go here in the game. 10 seconds now. Jones attacking. Shot is up, no good. Offensive rebound, putback is up in and good.
You got to stop him from going inside.
And that's one thing the Indians were doing well. That 2-3 zone fell out of it, that man-to-man defense. So you just heard the voice of Coach Robin Porter of the Lady Indians, and a travel. She's joining me in the ICC Foundation broadcast booth. Learn more about the ICC Foundation, how you can donate to ICC, endow scholarships and more by visiting iccms.edu. So Jones forces a turnover. Indians need to catch their breath. They do fall back in that 2-3 zone now. York defensively hawking the Jones players. Spot up 3 on its way. Good. Big time basket there. Second 3-pointer of the night for Pogue. He's been their 3-point threat. 5-point ball game, 49-44. Jenkins wants to answer. Does. Trey Jenkins and Fuego. It's another three. He's got 5 of them so far in the contest. A big answer there. 3 on the other end by Jones, not there. Up the floor quickly to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to go inside and throws it down. Trey Jenkins with a rare jam. Gets up with some authority and puts it down for his 17th point of the night. He's known for his three-point shooting. Now Jones fans know him for his jam. And there's a turnover. Momentum swinging the way of the Indians. Eric Brown with it now. If you're ICC, you get it in the hands of Trey Jenkins and see what he can do with the basketball. York dribbling over now, trying to work off a screen. Picks up his dribble, nearly slapped away. Hallams gets it back, 10 seconds on shot clock, and he is going to be fouled on the play. That foul whistle on number 12, Henry. The official staring down Henry while making the call on the play. I'm sorry, but if you're the referee, if you're going to tee him up, go ahead and tee him up. Don't stare him down in that situation, looking for the technical foul. Lobs it inside to Harris. Harris goes up strong. His shot no good, and the rebound to Jones County. But then York takes it away. Good hustle that time by York. Smart play by Trey Jenkins. And then a foul on Jones, 25. Still starting to see a little bit of frustration setting in on the Bobcats. Still a lot of time to play in this one, though. 10:46 to play. ICC up 54-44. Jenkins with the basketball. He's had the hot hand here of late for ICC. He's scored a game-high 17 so far. Spin move by York. Drops it off inside. Hallams goes up, and he's fouled. So Hallams will go back to the free throw line. I'm sorry, when he gets that far to the basket, you either have to foul him early before he puts the shot up or just try to play good straight-up defense. Hallams to the free throw line. Looking for his first points of the second half. His first free throw is up and good. 11 now for Brian Hallams this evening.
You can't come past this line right there. You had half court last play.
This referee that's staring people down, coming over, you heard him tell Grant you can't come past that line. This guy needs to pay attention to the game more than what's going on around him. Second free throw was good by Hallams. He's got 12. So Jones with the basketball. Coming up on 10 minutes of play now. Shot clock down to 8. Indians at 2-3 zone. Swings it around. 3 seconds now on the shot clock. Make it 2. And the ball's loose on the floor, and the Indians come away with it. Stolen away by Hallams. Brown drives inside and a blocking foul, and this will send Eric Brown to the free throw line. I like Trey Jenkins, looking like an old school Adam Gore on the fast break, run to the corner, beg for the ball to shoot the three. I couldn't dunk, so three-pointers were
make the three.
Yeah.
What about you?
I would not. I would wait for a trailing Brian Hallams to get the assist. So this will be Brown going to the free throw line for a two-shot opportunity here. First free throw, the Iron Kind as it bounce home. 8 points for Eric Brown. Indians' largest lead of the night now at 13. Waiting for the tail end of this two-shot opportunity coming up here for Brown. Second free throw on its way. That one short, but friendly roll sneaks its way home. Brown will check out. Greer will check in for the Indians. ICC with their largest lead now at 14. Jones with the basketball. Indians' zone defense has been tough. Come out and trap at half court, now fall back into the zone. Jones with it now, working around. 15 seconds on the shot clock, kicking it into the corner. Three-pointer on its way. That one no good. Offensive rebound. Back inside they go. Good extra pass. Layup is up and good. Nice play that time by the Bobcats. Still gets his first points of the game, and a timeout taken by the Bobcats. Quick timeout taken here. Let's hear from Choice Pawn and more. ICC leads at 58-46, 9:30 to play. Back with more right after this.
Need money now? Get a Choice Pawn loan on things you already own, like guns, boats, campers, trailers, recreational vehicles, and just about everything else. Get a loan from Choice Pawn in Fulton and Tupelo. Get cash today. ChoicePawn.com.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99? Last time we ate this good for $2.99, we were in college.
No, I was in college. You were in denial.
That's not true.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
A cheeseburger and onion rings for $2.99?
Man, I can't believe they still hand make the onion rings.
Oh, then you're gonna love this. It's hand folded.
Oh, it's a swan.
It's a napkin, dude.
Get a cheeseburger and handmade onion rings for just $2.99. This is how you Sonic.
I'm Madison Carnes, and you're watching Let's Go to ICCTV.com.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC leading 58-46. 9:30 to play here in the second half. ICC has led as much as 14. Jones led as much as 3 in the first half. So full court press coming out here for the Bobcats. Indians being patient, breaking in 3 passes. Jenkins with it, drops it off to Halams. And Brian Halams, oh my gosh. Halams on top of the defender and one. I'm just going to keep hitting replay on that one, folks. Posterizing the Jones defender. And the free throw was good. Sorry you missed the free throw there, folks. As that was a big-time jam there by Brian Halams. He's got 15 points. That shot is off the mark, no good. Rebound tip drill into the hands of the Bobcats. I'll tell you what, I've been very impressed with McCoy's handle around the basket as he was able to battle that one through and be able to come get the basketball. Jones coming out in the press. 61-48 is the score. 8:53. Harris driving inside and nearly threw that one down. Just a little too hard that time, and the rebound to the Bobcats. Jones with it. Three-pointer from the corner. That one off the mark, no good. Tip, no good. Halams rips the rebound. Halams up the floor, dangerous pass. Gotta slow that down if you're the Indians. Joseph Jones will check back into the contest here. Harris will check out. 8:32 left to play here. ICC 61. Jones County 48. Jones with it, looking to go inside. Fadeaway jumper, baseline, no good. Rebound to York. Nicely done that time by the Indians, forcing one and done. Greer with the basketball. Coach Pate asking for the Indians to drop it down a gear. Take your time. Leading this game 61-48. Greer with the basketball, works it back to Halams. Halams, oh, and a hard foul there by Jones. I'm going to tell you what. One of two things you're going to do there. When you leave the lane that open for Brian Halams, one, you're going to end up on a poster. Two, you're going to have a hard foul like that. Good to see that Jones helped him up. Good show of sportsmanship. So Halams will go to the free throw line. He has 15 points on the evening. Looking for 16-17 here for the Indians. Free throw on its way, and it's good. Substitutions, mass substitutions in for both teams. Looks like Trey Jenkins will sit down for the Indians. Eric Brown will check in. So waiting the second free throw coming up here from Brian Halams. Free throw is on his way and good as well. 17 points now for Brian Halams. A chunk of those coming from the charity stripe. Three-pointer open from the corner, yes. Edwards gets his first three-pointer of the evening. He's got 9 points. The Bobcats not going quietly into the night. 7:47 to play here. ICC leading this one 63-51. York with the basketball. Indians being patient offensively, swings it around. Greer with it to York. York ball fake, drives inside. And Jones had his shot blocked, loose on the floor, out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Indians. Well, I like Jones going up strong. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get called with a foul. But that time, great defense. Stayed straight up versus swiping at the basketball on the block shot attempt. Jones gets it, puts the shot up in and good. Joseph Jones gets his 6th point of the contest. And the lead now matched to larger of the night at 14, 65-51, 7:21 to play here. Indians trying to earn a split and a travel. Just drug his pivot foot right before he tossed the basketball away. And it happened in the worst spot possible for McCoy, right there in front of his coach, and his coach giving him an earful. Substitution in the game. McCoy out, Henry in for the Bobcats. 7-12, ICC 65, Jones County 51. Indians want to work a little bit of clock here. Greer looking to go to work, driving inside, spins, and travel. No, they're going to call a jump ball. So the jump ball, possession arrow will be in favor of the Indians. I might have to agree with the Jones coach. I thought that was a travel.
Thought it was travel too.
So that's 3 of us, but none of us matter because we're not wearing the stripes. So York to toss this one in. Dangerous ball coming right at us here in the ICC Foundation broadcast booth. 3-pointer up in and good for York. Beautiful play that time. York buries the 3 off the assist from Halems. York with 5 points. A big basket there. That shot is off the mark, no good. 6:40 to play. The Indians starting to pull away in this one. They lead 68-51. You're going to see the Indians be a little bit more patient on the offensive side of the floor. Jones County may have to come up and play a little man-to-man to start forcing the issue here. They tried to press, but the Indians ate that one up. So they fell out of that press here. Greer with it. Skips it over to Brown. Or excuse me, that's Jones. Jones gets it back, and he is hammered. Hit pretty hard that time. His gum came flying out of his mouth. Or at least hopefully that's his gum and not a tooth. So Jones will head back to the free throw line here. 6:18 to play. ICC leading 68-51 over the Bobcats. Jones' free throw is up and good. Joseph Jones now with 7 points for the Indians. Substitution in here for the Bobcats. Number 25, that's Steele. 12 is Henry. And McCoy back into the contest here for the Bobcats. 69-51. Second free throw, that one good as well. Indians up 19, 70-51, 6:15 and counting. In this one, the Bobcats going to have to start forcing the issue a little bit. And that's an easy way to do it, goaltending. So count the basket for number 11, Daniels. He gets the 6 point. Halems is about eye level with the rim that time as he blocked it on its way down. So Jones now is going to come out in the press. Fountain dribbles it across the floor, loses the handle on it, and it's out of bounds. So turnover gives the ball back to the Bobcats. That's what they wanted to do there. See if they can get some points off the turnovers here and start climbing their way back into this one. 70-53. You knew that guy was going to call it.
He's been waiting on it.
He's been
watching the whole game.
He's been wanting to call that since the season started.
Get down, get down. Deny.
I just don't understand what's it hurting. Either way it goes, a warning issued to Coach Pate. 3-pointer from the corner is off the mark, no good. Rebound being fought for. Jones gets it back. Layup is up, no good, but there's a foul. That foul whistle number 21 on the Indians. Fountain. That's his first foul, team 5th foul. Pair of free throws coming up here for Steele. He's got 2 points on the evening. Free throw on its way, no good.
You got to shoot it. You got to play hard. You got to play hard.
Awaiting the second free throw here. On its way, that one no good. Joseph Jones corrals the rebound. Jones in the press. Forced a turnover the last time down. Jones with the basketball. Thought about the lob. Good help backside defense. Pate begging for the timeout. The official right there in front of him. I guess the guys have to call it. That's what it is. The guys have to call it.
The guys have to call it at certain times.
If I'm Grant, I accidentally maybe call a timeout, catch an elbow. Big time denial that time. Look at that on the Little Caesars replay. Brian Halem said no. Indians with the basketball. Called the timeout, begging for the timeout. Greer called it, let the ball go, finally had to show it with his hands. And the official who warned Pate earlier about being out of the box finally recognized the Indians trying to call the timeout. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take it with them. Be back with more right after this.
You could say it's about the clubs. You could say it's about the ball. You could even say it's about the course or the weather. But what it really comes down to is consistency and hard work. Over and over and over again. At Renaissance, we understand consistency. We understand hard work. Most importantly, we understand you. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
The new extra most bestest pizza from Little Caesars is topped with the most cheese and the most pepperoni for the nation's best price. And now for a secret message.
Surrender to the toppings.
Incredible! Extra most bestest, the most cheese and most pepperoni for just $6.
Pizza, pizza.
And welcome back as we reset out of the timeout. ICC leading 70-53 over the Bobcats of Jones. 5 minutes, 4 seconds remaining in this one. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians dropped a 75-71 decision to the number 9 team in the country. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was an instant classic. York set to inbounds. We'll get it into Greer, who will quickly toss it back to York. 17 seconds on the shot clock. 5 to play in the game. York bounces it over to Greer. Greer looking to go inside. His shot, no good. Good straight-up defense that time out of the Bobcats. Forces a turnover. So the Indians getting a little sloppy here down the stretch. And that's going to be a foul whistled on York. All of a sudden, this one guy is not a fan of the Indians. One official that's called everything.
Have you ever seen him?
I've seen this guy before, yes. He's been consistently bad every time I've seen him. And then that's a 5-second violation on the Bobcats. You know, there's certain officials, you as a coach as well, when you walk in a gym, you just kind of sigh because you know how the game's going to be called. That's one of the guys, for sure.
I don't think that's a good sign.
So the Indians going to back it back out now. 4:25 to play in the contest. Some of the fans starting to head for the door here in the Davis Event Center. Indians up 70-53 over the Bobcats. Greer with the basketball. Works it around now into the corner. They go for York. York wants the three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound to the Bobcats. So Jones County needs points and needs points in a hurry here. They trail 70-53. Jump step, shot is up, and good looking shot there. Once again, continue to be impressed by McCoy. Not big of stature, but plays extremely well around the basket. Driving inside and a late whistle. Surprised who that whistle's from. That was late that time. Didn't want to blow it. And that's going to be the 5th foul of the evening here on Daniels. So Daniels will foul out with 6 fouls, or excuse me, with 5 fouls, 6 points on the evening. So Jones has a full 1-minute allotment to get a substitution into the game here. It'll be Brian Halams to the free throw line. And he will take his full 1 minute and send in number 14, Terry Williams, for the Bobcats. So Brian Halams will go to the free throw line, a chance to build on this 70-55 lead, 3:52 to go here in the contest. First free throw is good. Halams with a game high 18 points. Makes it 71-55. Second free throw is on its way, and that one good as well. 19 points for Brian Halams. The Ole Miss signing makes it a 72-55 contest. Jones with the basketball, looking to attack, going inside, and Halams with another big-time block. And a reach-in foul here on the Indians. That's going to be on number 20, Greer. His first foul now will result in a 1-and-1 opportunity here for the Bobcats. 3:37 to play, 72-55, ICC with the lead. So this will be McCoy going to the line. As I said, been impressed with McCoy's play this evening. That free throw up in and good. He's got 13. Substitution into the game now is going to be Gaines. Gaines will check in. Second free throw for the Southpaw is up in and good. McCoy smooth as silk. 14 points to lead all Bobcats in scoring this evening. Press, Eric Brown breaks it, drops it off to the backside, and reverse layup is up in and good by Joseph Jones. 9 points now for the redshirt freshman out of Tupelo High School, and the Indians lead 74-57. And the ball nearly taken away, loose ball on the floor, and Jones able to get it. Shot underneath the bottom part of the basket. It's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Bobcats. Substitution into the game here. Number 24, Bingham, will check in. Checking out will be number 25, Steele, for the Bobcats. 74-57. Back up, Grant. 3 minutes to play. Down the floor, Greer. Euro step, layup is up in and good. 8 points for Greer. 76-57. Three-pointer, short, no good. Offensive rebound, McCoy. Stop, shot, no good. Jones wrestles away the rebound. York heard Coach Pate saying, whoa. Maybe thinking he said go that time as he just put the pedal to the metal. He called that a charge?
Yep.
How in the heck is that a charge?
They bumped.
The player never got set.
No, they just bumped into each other.
Well, you see who made that call, though, so that's no surprise. 76-57, 2:23 to play. That's the reason why I don't get the officials' names before the game, because the way this guy's called it, I'll eventually call him out on it. So either way it goes, Jones County with the basketball. Driving inside, McCoy's shot is up and a foul on the Indians. That foul's going to be whistled on number 20, Fountain, or excuse me, Greer. His second foul, team ninth foul. Substitution getting set to come into the game here for the Bobcats to be Pogue. That free throw, no good. McCoy misses the free throw. So after they toss the ball to McCoy, they're going to allow the sub to come in for Jones. Guess who stopped the play to let him in? You've got it. Second free throw is on its way, and that one good for McCoy. 15 points now for McCoy to lead scorers for the Bobcats. 76-58, ICC with the lead. They got the basketball. They're going to work a little bit of clock here. 2 minutes to play. York with the basketball. Man-to-man defense out of the Bobcats. York going to throw from where the double team's coming from. And Indians just playing a game of keep away. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. 1:45 to play. Brown trying to dribble around. Caught up, skips over to Greer. Greer now going to attack. Driving inside, scoop shot is up, and a blocking foul called on the Bobcats. That foul whistled on Steele. And that's going to be Steele's fifth foul. So Steele will foul out with 1:37 to play now in the contest. And this will send number 20 in, for the Indians to the free throw line. This is going to be Greer. Greer with a pair of makes can put himself in the box score tonight. Scoring in double figures. The first free throw up in and good for Greer. He now has 9. 77-58. Indians leading with 1:37 to play. Second free throw is up in and good as well. 10 points now for Josh Greer. 78-58, 20 is the lead. Try to kick it out to McCoy, and Joseph Jones with the steal. Jones tried to push it, now he's going to back it back out and drop it off to York. Smart play by the Indians, just trying to work a little bit of clock in this one. Checking into the ball game, McQueen has checked into the contest for the Indians, trying to get an extra ball handler in the game for ICC. 1:05 to play. York with the basketball, asking for a screen. 5 seconds now on the shot clock. York going to have to do something with it. Drives it inside, kicks it out, and stolen away. That was a doomed possession from the get-go there. Layup is up, no good, and that's going to be the 5th foul in the evening for Joseph Jones. So Jones will foul out with 52.3 seconds to play in the contest. He fouls out with 9 points. Briggs will come in, along with Steph Stewart checking into the contest here.
Josh, you're the biggest guy. Josh, you're the bigger.
Josh Greer, you hear Coach Pate saying, Josh, you're the bigger guy. He's a bigger guy by about a foot, trying to send Stewart in there to rebound. 2-shot opportunity coming up here for the Bobcats. That first free throw is up in and good by Pogue. He now has 8 points. Remind you to stay tuned to the conclusion of the game. We'll have our Renaissance Bank post-game report, take a look at some Sonic stats, and name our Sonic star of the game. Second free throw on his way. That one no good. Rebound being fought for. Briggs had it. Tried to save it in bounds, and Jones gets it back. Nicely done that time by Bingham. Right spot at the right time. Gets the basket to fall.
Get out!
So a three-point play the unconventional way that time for the Bobcats. Drops it off to York. York's going to drive it in. Scoop shot's not there. Briggs with the rebound. He goes up strong and gets the basket. Nice job that time by Briggs, cleaning up the dirty work, and the Indians are going to coast to this one, leading by 19. 30 seconds to play in this one. Bobcats hoist it from deep. Three-pointer is good. Pogue with 11 points, his third three-pointer of the night, and then we have a quick foul for some reason here on the Bobcats. So that foul whistle on McCoy, his third foul. 2 free throws coming up here for York. York has played a nice game today. 5 points, has come in some pivotal points, running that point guard position pretty well for Coach Pate's offense. So York to the line. Another one of the southpaws here for the Indians. I think about 3 or 4 players for ICC are left-handed, as that free throw is up and no good. So York will get the second free throw coming up here with 24.5 seconds to play. ICC leading 80-64. Second free throw, that one, well, a little bit too much of an adjustment that time by York, as that's going to be one that will not make the highlight reel as it comes up just a little short. So Jones will inbounds it here. Shot clock is off, 21 seconds to play. ICC will earn the split with the Bobcats this evening, picking up the win in the nightcap. Nearly taken away by the Indians. Baseline, McCoy, shot is up, and the layup is up in and good. 17 points now for McCoy. Once again, plays so well around the basket. Just smooth as can be. Well, that's going to do it for the ball game here. 5 seconds now, make it 3. 2 and 1. The Indians pick up the 80-66 victory in the nightcap. We're going to take a break here. A word from Renaissance Bank and come back with the Renaissance Bank postgame report right after this on Let'sGoICCTV.com.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you wherever you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to the Renaissance Bank postgame report. The celebration is on as ICC picked up the 80-66 victory here in the nightcap. Let's take a look at your Sonic stats on the evening for Jones. They were led by 17 points for McCoy, 11 for Pogue, 9 for Edwards, 7 for Bingham, 6 for Daniels, 5 points each for Henry and Terry Williams, 4 points for Gaines, 2 points for Steele. Those Sonic stats, as always, unofficial. For the Indians, they were led in scoring by 19 points from Brian Helms. Our Sonic star of the game, Trey Jenkins. He caught fire in the second half and really swung the door open for the Indians, helped them build as much as a 20-point lead there in the second half. He finishes with 17 points. 9 points for Eric Brown, 6 points for Harris, 5 for York, 9 points for Jones, 10 for Greer, and 4 for Briggs. Lady Indians drop a 75-71 decision to the number 9 team in the country in the first game of the day. Indians win 80-66 in the nightcap. No basketball next week for ICC. Their next action will be on the road at Wallace-Selma. That'll be on 11/27, and then they'll go to ASU Mid-South on the 30th. And then ICC will return home on December the 4th against Holmes for the first division game of the year. That'll be a 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock start there. And then Southern Shreveport will be another Region 23 game. That'll be a 5:30, 7:30 start. That'll wrap up the 2017 half of the season. So for Coach Robin Porter, Raphael Henry, Lee Adams, Austin Blansett, and Cal Brown. This is Adam Gore saying good night.
Good night.
Good night, if I can say it. And as always, Roll Tribe.
Ever since you got that license, you haven't stopped moving forward. Now that you're older and on the move, you need a safer place to keep your money. We get it. A student checking account frees you up with things like mobile check deposit to take care of that check from grandma without having to stop at a bank. Pay with your phone when you're out with friends. And stop worrying about ATM fees. We'll pay you back for those. Worry about your future, not your money. And know that we'll stick with you, wherever you go. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
From the day you realized who you were meant to be and what you were meant to do, you knew you had to start pursuing your dreams. Why? Because you have a purpose that is only yours. You have discovered a talent and style that is all your own. There's no one else that's you. You can be better, accomplish more, and make a difference. We'll help you get there. At Itawamba Community College, we give you the opportunity to pursue a life above the bar.